Wargaming have released an event that has completely broken silver within World of Tanks console, and today's video is looking at exactly what you can do to maximise that event and be able to earn the ridiculous amounts of silver. It does require a few things that we'll go through now, which are essentially that you have a tier 10 and that you predominantly have a premium account or some form of premium within the game, whether that be, you've basically paid for XP boosters or you've paid for silver boosters and stuff like that. As long as you have, and even if you haven't, you can still make a ridiculous amount of money. It just means that you earn less. But essentially what it revolves around is playing tier 10 during the double silver a week, whilst also using silver boosters, and also if you combine this with the fact that you can use premium tanks with the premium bonus, which include the TVP, T5051, the STRV, and some of the other tier 10s that are within the premium bonus operation, which give you an extra 50% silver within the game right now, alongside the fact that your premium within the game will also give you 1.5 times silver, and then combine that with silver boosters, you can earn literally 400,000 silver per game playing in a tier 10 if you have a good result. If you have a bad result with a ×2 silver, playing in the TVP, for example, in this game, which we have a fantastic result and hence why it's on in the background, but if you do that, you'll still be able, with an average game, to be able to earn like 250,000 silver if you've got all of those boosts like we said about. If you haven't and you're just literally playing for free and you have the TVP, you'll probably still be able to earn upwards of a couple 100,000 silver if you have a stunning game, and if you don't, probably still making 100,000 silver per game, which is unheard of at tier 10, especially when you're running full premium consumables and all of the extras that you can do with a tier 10, and hence why I've really wanted to focus and make this video, because for those of you who don't understand or don't realise, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to earn a ton of silver playing the tier 10s within the game. And of course, it's probably a time when you don't want to be playing tier 10, to be honest, with the introduction of the Terran, which now takes 950 hit points worth of damage off of you. And if you want to check out that video on the Terran, which is the new tier 10 premium tank destroyer for the Soviet line, then you can check out the video at the end of this one and you can see what that tank exactly is. It really is broken. It's a premium broken tank that Wargaming brought in, of course. Why wouldn't it be? But that's out of the scope of this video. Today we're focusing on how you can maximise, and I think now it's time to talk about the process itself and how you can actually earn that money. So first things first, you don't want to be just spamming entire premium rounds. Well, you can, but you will earn less silver, and it's not necessarily something that you have to do. But alternatively, if you're interested in having like the best game of your life, then you could essentially fire complete premium in the game and still earn money every single game, as long as you literally don't get taken out without doing any damage. And that is something that is probably unheard of if you've fired only premium, and so yeah, there's really no reason why you wouldn't be playing tier 10 if you own a tier 10. If you don't own a tier 10, you can still make use of the premium bonus, and if you have a Swedish or a Czechoslovakian premium tank, then you can make use of the bonus operation as well, which will give you premium bonus. And that's kind of what you want to be doing. You use that and then you can get some little advantages that might be able to help you out with earning the silver as well. Now, with this game in particular and how you can actually earn it during the gameplay and increase the amount that you're going to be earning, and this is not just for this operation and event that Wargaming have brought into the game, but essentially what you can do is go for spotting damage, because spotting damage, as with all forms of damage within World of Tanks console, will also give you XP. It will give you silver, and it will be able to increase the overall experience and therefore the overall amount of silver that you're earning per battle. And remember, actually getting spotting damage costs absolutely nothing in terms of the amount of money that you have to put in silver wise into the game. So if you can get a load of spotting damage, it's essentially free silver on top of whatever you've done from the amount of damage that you've got. So making sure, not only for your marks of excellence, but for the amount of silver that you're earning, that you're getting assistance damage, and making sure that you position yourself in, such as this game where we've managed to get 1900 spotting damage, means that you can effectively get even more silver every single game. And if you can do that consistently, the way that I do that is just making sure that I put coated optics on my medium tanks to be able to get the better view range and therefore have some better games. Obviously, making sure that you're just pushing out as much damage as possible is another way of being able to maximize the silver. So, you know, combine it all together, put it with the XP boosts, and you can genuinely earn 480,000 silver per game, because that is what this replay in the background would have earned me. And you can see that at the end of the replay, but I do implore you to actually watch how well the game actually went in the TVP. It's not the best game I've ever had in the TVP T5051. There are plenty of better ones when I was going for my third mark in it. But yeah, essentially it's such a great tank, especially with the fact that you can earn a ton of silver at this point in time. So going for your third mark in the TVP right now, it's probably the easiest it could be in terms of facilitating it and being able to pay for it without having to lose silver every game, or without having to lose silver from premium consumables and all of that jazz. Effectively, you can just play the game as you should. And that is how we've managed to get so much silver. I've now on 113 million, and with probably, you know, you could play 10 games and earn a couple million every single time. And that is really consistent as well. Like, you genuinely don't need to put in too much time at this moment in time. It's like playing Cold War premiums, but playing tier 10 on the World War II mode, which, yeah, if you've ever played the Cold War premiums with silver boosters, you'll know exactly what I mean by earning like 400,000 in one game and 500,000 and all of these ridiculous amounts of silver in one game. Yeah, you can do that on World War II right now, which has kind of broken it. It's kind of made it a little bit silly, but of course we love it in terms of grinding through and earning up that silver so we can buy all of the things that you want. And for me as a content creator, it's fantastic because now I can go in with the help of all of the silver that Fat Little Bernie has actually gifted to me, and we're up to like 113 million, which means that now I can purchase some of those premium tanks, not premium tanks, but all of the equipment for all of my premium tanks, as well as being able to put and buy the tier 10s that I don't actually currently have within the game. So it's all very, very beneficial to be playing right now, going through, earning this silver and making sure that you take advantage of it right now before the event goes and ends. It's so good to play. Really, really fun to play tier 10. Obviously, you can try and take out those new SU-152 Terrans, and if you didn't actually see them, make sure to check out this video on screen right now. You'll see the post-battle results in just a second. 5,250 damage, 2,919 assistance with no silver boosters, 243,000 silver, and of course the Mastery Badge Devastator, and still staying at 95% on the Marks of Excellence. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you do click on that video for the SU-152 Terran. That is really, really crucial for you guys to find out what the tank is about and why it's so broken, and hopefully you do join me there. Goodbye.